with PPG and the other tournaments going through kind of their big weekend here, we'll have some major results come out of this weekend and we'll talk about it. But PPG had a free tournament before this whole thing going on this weekend. And I wanted to look at, it's a relatively small chunk of data for this, but this is very interesting because it's pretty much proving what I said before, that Etco just doesn't make that giant splash in the pond that we were kind of thinking it would. Let's dig on into this, shall we? Alright, so this is the Eternity Code free tournament brought to you by Pro Play Games. Alright, so results are as follows here. So we have 15% Eldritch. Now, this should not be a surprise to anybody. This and Adamantipator have been fighting with each other for so long at this point. I'm kind of getting sick of seeing these decks already, and it's we don't even have competitive play season right now. But we had 4 Invoked, 2 Pure, and 2 of the Zombie versions. Now, interesting enough about this, the Invoked version looks like it has become the superior build. The Pure version would probably be more of your control aspect, more of the Stunus Engine, Pot of Extravagance, things like that. And then the Zombie version, if you guys don't know this, there was a Mayakashi version of Eldritch that was starting to float around at the beginning of the format. And then players kind of ended up making some interesting decisions along the way for things that they would have to start adapting, among other things. And we finally reached the point that, well, the Mayakashi build just wasn't cutting it. Yes, it's really cool in terms of tech choices and Eldritch fixing the problems that we had with the Mayakashi build, but Invoked, wow, it's almost like Invoked is literally making, wait till you get Invoked Drachma later on. Alright, it's gonna be a ride. Now, we have 13%, or we have 7 Adamantipator. Go. We have pretty much seen at this point that the whole Adamantipator deck, it and Eldritch are pretty much still sitting at the dinner table to be the best thing. When you have a combo deck that's as explosive as Adamantipator, why would you not play it at this point? Like, it doesn't make sense to me why you wouldn't want to get your rocks off, if you know what I mean. Alright, so that doesn't really, that ratio doesn't surprise me all that much. Now, some interesting stuff here. We had 7% Invoked. Alright, so this is away from your Eldritch engine up here. This includes 2 Mech Knight, 1 Wind Witch, and 1 Generator Invoked. Now, I'm actually not too familiar with the Generator Invoked. This is a very interesting concept. So, with Loptor, the ability to flood the board, and the negates and stuff that you can kind of put onto the field seem very free, do they not? But, oddly enough, we've kind of... Echo brings that fresh, real feel to the deck. Do we still play the Condemned Dark Witch, though, to search and then to set up the Loptor? Or are we just, is Alistair going to be our normal? I guess that's the fact that I'm kind of interested to know what we're doing with this, because that's kind of interesting. The 1 Wind Witch Mech Knight. Now, for those of you that have kind of forgotten, me make Crystal Wing, me laugh at opponent. Now Crystal Wing go in main monster zone. Unga bunga, super easy. I'm very happy to see that the Windwood, even if it's like just one person, like people were messing around with this, and it looks like it might have finally taken off. Then we have 2 of the Mech Knight Invoked. Now, Mech Knight Grisu did get added into the pool here. Mech Knight Grisu bringing in a new aspect to this deck. because you can now dump things. You can now go up other link ladders. You can drop World Legacy cards to go into Lib to go up other combo pieces. You have some really cheesy things that you can do now with just Megarisu being available for the Mech Knight engine. So I do think that that was a very nice piece that they got added into the pool. And we'll see, honestly, if Mech Knights get the chance to take off here, or if we're just kind of sitting on a dead idea here. Now, we also had 4 or 7% Orcust. Who didn't see this coming? Orcust, Mech Knight, by the way. Drop your Orcust, you start your full combo now, essentially. Now, it's interesting. I don't know if this will be one of those decks that will stick around, or if Orcust is going to disappear, because now that Orcust finally has means to keep up with the metagame again. Yes, their plays are very good, but I almost am worried that the deck is more fragile than it initially was. Cheers, by the way. Orcust back at it again. I mean, hey, we don't have the best card in the deck anymore, but we've checked it enough. So that's interesting. Then we had 4... Actually, it'd be 3 Dinosaur. Yeah. Oh, no, it's 4 Dinosaur. Okay, so we have 2 True King and 1 Pure here reported. Now, the Pure Dinosaur build, I assume that that's just going... You're not playing diagrams, and you're not playing cheese like that, are you? Because if you're playing the True King engine, you're going down Listogasm and key plays like that. But Pure, I assume, is just making an attempt to go Agrosaurus, Search, Double Evolution Pill, kind of just set up basic combo. I don't know if that... Does that feel like enough? That doesn't feel like enough. That feels really... Man, I almost think... Is Pure Dinosaur... Comments, tell me. Is Pure Dinosaur weaker than the True King version, or is it better? Because, at least with the True King version, yes, you're playing more Destruction Outs, but I almost feel that not having the one-of diagram and the Terraform and search for it doesn't feel... It feels weak. Alright. Now we had 3 Rockets here, which is 6% of our pie chart. Rockets still going to... There's no surprise to me here, alright? Rockets are going to continue to do what Rockets do until Red MD gets an errata. Alright? And that deck is still very good. Alright. We have the Rogue category now. Now, I believe each one of these, if I'm judging this correctly, is a 2 of. Alright, so we had 2 Endymion. Okay. I got nothing to say about that. 2 Burning Abyss, though. This one is kind of interesting to me. And the same thing with the Goki here. Now, Burning Abyss still can set up some decent boards, and you can still do chaos things with the deck. But once again, like, how consistent is this? Same thing with Goki here. Seeing play with the Warrior Toolbox, I would assume. It's really about the only major thing that you can do with the deck right now. You know, you go down these lines of play with Goki, you set up your big board, you go boom. And then we had 2 Grand Manju and 2 Salad. Salad is taken, man, Salad is this bleh, such a sad turn of events for that deck once the mighty have fallen. Now, we had Grand Manju. It's Manju. I mean, make big guy go boom. Easy Yu-Gi-Oh! Golden Castle Strongberg, protect me. See, easy. Alright, so things that kind of shocked me about this here. There's no Madolche unless it's in the others category at that fat 27%. That's kind of interesting. Also, lack of Plunder Patrol kind of shocks me. Maybe I'm putting Plunder Patrol on a much higher pedestal because I haven't had the chance to play against it more than once so far. But I do think that, for the most part, that deck was pretty solid. And it looks like it just not taking off right now. Outside of that, Echo seems very passive at the moment. All right. We do have the 2. We have the Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, and we have the PPG this weekend. We'll watch both of these tournaments. We will see if Echo is truly just a splash in the pond, and we'll see what's to come here out of this, because the two biggest boys in the room don't look like they're budging from their thrones, and watching rocks getting off to the undead doesn't seem like I'm gonna enjoy this all that much, guys. Oh, also, where's Sky Striker at? They got 2 Widow Anchor, right? You guys remember that? There's been a few Striker across online tournaments so far, and while it might not be the best thing, it looks like the Going Sega build has been the predominant one. So guys, what do you think? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and got that bell notification enabled, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out. Thank you, patrons, for making the ride never truly end. Without you guys' support, well, I would probably be doing Truffle Shuffle videos for a living. Guys, please check out VanCool40 for all of your Cardfight Vanguard content, brought to you by MCool40. And if you are looking to pick up singles, check out mcoolgames.com for your trading card game needs. Thanks for watching, everybody.